is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Break out from society.
So we're catching up with Blazej here from Techland to find out a little bit more about your next zombie title. But let's be clear from the beginning, it's unlike what we've seen in Dead Island, right?
Absolutely. This is a new original IP we are developing in partnership with Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. This is taking the whole idea to the next level. This is something that we started working on in 2012, right after shipping Dead Island, and this is entirely new because we wanted to look back, see what we've learned, and apply this to a next generation game, because Dying Light is built on the Chrome Engine 6, the latest iteration of our engine, built for PS4 and Xbox One. We will also ship the game on current generation consoles, and it will play great on any platform, but this is it. This is where we are trying to push the envelope on the technical side and also add important gameplay changes to the whole zombie apocalypse scenario, the infection, we may say.
So I think it's kind of interesting because, of course, the weakness of the zombies is their movement, and you're really sort of exaggerating the movement of the players in this game to sort of set them apart and so that seems to be your great advantage, your ability to move around very differently than your enemies.
Well, this is interesting because that's one of the major themes that we're missing from the general, very wide zombie genre. Because if you are walking on the street level, just making small hops, you're not really different from the zombies. And humans should be different, but then we don't want to make things easy. And I think we moved way past the undead, resurrected corpses. So we are dealing with an infection, with a virus. We will reveal more story details later, but believe me, there are enemies that can keep up with you even with all the free running.
So what is the premise? If you could just say what's out there right now in terms of the story, what's going on?
Again, this is just your first look at the game. The story is really interesting. We will be telling it over the next few months. But the important thing is that players end up in a city that's in some sort of quarantine zone. Obviously, a lot of people are dead. There are the infected running around, but on the gameplay side, you can really explore the entire environment thanks to the free running. You can jump, climb, you can get anywhere, you can explore buildings, you can run away, you can use it in combat, like you could see in the trailer. This is the type of experience we're going for. So the typical melee combat, apocalyptic scenario, plus really almost unlimited movement, plus great crafting mechanics for weapons, and of course the day-night cycle, another huge addition, because usually during the night it's the enemy that has the advantage. So in Dying Light it really gets very hectic and dangerous. You might want to just sit this one out and hide during the night, but on the other hand there are some resources that you can only get during the night, and there's less competition during night time, so you will get out there, you will face the greatest danger, and you will try to survive. And if you can really do it, the rewards will be interesting.
When you speak of competition, what do you mean then? Other survivors and that sort of thing?
Well, there are other survivors, other humans they are not all your friends, definitely. Plus, there are special types of enemies that only appear at night. This is something we're going to explore over the next few months, but we have some really scary stuff waiting for you when it gets dark.
So is it meant to be a horror game as well, and not just because zombie games these days, not so much horror perhaps?
That's interesting, because during the day you have a slight advantage. You fight, you scavenge, and you prepare for the night. This is more of a combat environment where you can see far, you can pick your battles. But when the night falls, you're really in trouble, and this gets much more horror-like. So this is where you run for your life, when you have to really be careful about starting fights and choosing where to make your stand.
So what's the time schedule ahead? When do you hope to be ready with it?
Well, Dying Light is coming out in 2014 for Xbox One, PS4, and current gen consoles.
Right.
And PC, of course.
Of course. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.